Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, my Greek family. So today guys, I want to share you something information about my US citizenship interview the last February 11. Okay, so somebody sent me a comment that they want to find out what happened during the interview. Okay, so today guys, my video is all about what's going on during the interview for the US citizenship. Okay, so um if you watch my latest video, I'm mentioning about my first interview, what happened that I don't pass the test, and this time it's my second interview, so I passed it already, and now I am American citizen. So let's start it with the books. Okay, when you guys apply for the N400 application, they're gonna send you a letter for the biometric, the fingerprints, and after you have that one, they're gonna give you a book to study. The book to study is the one who's gonna that's the one you're gonna use for the interview. Okay, all the questions and answers on that book, that's the one for the interview. Okay, so you have to study the book. Okay, the interview, the immigration officer, they're gonna ask you 10 questions. You have to answer 6 correct answers to pass the test. Okay, so you have to study all the questions and all the answers. Okay, what is the number one, the very important questions that you have to know. Okay, first is the representative of your state. Okay, who is the representative of your state? On what state you are, your representative, you should know them. Who is your US senator's representative? Okay, on your state, who are your senators representative? That's a very important. And the other one is your capital city, the capital city of your state, that one. And then you have to be focused, and they're gonna ask you, aside from the book, those questions and answers, they're gonna ask you other questions that it's not on the book. Okay, aside from the 10 questions from the book that you study, they're gonna ask you other questions, which you're gonna answer yes or no. So this one you have to be very careful because it's all about yourself. Okay, one question I'm gonna share to you guys is they asked me if I'm involved with any crime, any against of the law, any if I'm involved with any illegal. So you have to answer that one no, but be sure that you hear the immigration officer asking that very clearly, because if you answer yes, it's going to be problem. So if you don't hear really good the question, you can ask the immigration officer to repeat for you, so that you can clearly hear the question real good, and so that you can figure out your answer. Okay, and then aside from the questions from the book, aside from the yes or no questions, if you're involved with something illegal, they have a on the chair that you're sitting down in front of the immigration officer, they have a tablet, like a tablet screen, touch screen device, that whatever the immigration officer asks you to write, you write it over there on the screen. Okay, and then the immigration officer, he's gonna write something on the screen for you to read. You read that one, so that they're gonna give you a grade on how much is your reading and how much is your writing. Okay, those are very important. And other thing is, before you get in the interview room, make sure that you have your telephone off. Don't wait for the immigration officer to let you tell you off your telephone. Okay, that's a very important start. Okay, because when you have an interview and then your telephone ringing or somebody is, distracting you or distracting the immigration officer. So make sure that you have your telephone off, because that's what I did. And then the immigration officer told me to turn my telephone off. So I told her, yes, I did it already before I get in. And I say, oh, okay. And she smiled. Okay, so let's be responsible. Kasi makikita yan ng immigration officer kung if we are very ready. Okay, so that's what happened to me, guys. So yun lang yung pinaka-importante sa lahat. And one more advice, because there are some questions on the book that I studied. There are one questions and he need 3 answers or 2. So my tip, guys, my advice to you is don't pick the very long answer. Pick the short one, because the short one is easy to remember. Okay? Huwag nyo na masyadong i-memorize yung mahaba. Piliin nyo yung maiikli lang para madali siyang i-memorize and easy. Matandaan nyo siya. Okay? Yun yung pinaka-advice ko sa lahat na na mag-study kayo. Make sure, kasi pag doon na kayo, if you are in front of the immigration officer, you don't know which question they're going to ask. So you have to be very ready that you studied all the questions and all the answers. Okay? That's a very, very, very important. And make sure you know your representatives, your capital, the city, capital city of your state. That's the one. Know that one, and you have to be very focused on the interview. Okay, guys. So because that's what happened to me. If I don't hear the immigration officer asking me, if it's not clear, I don't answer. You have to ask to repeat you the question so that you can answer clear. Para hindi kayo hindi kayo malito. Or hindi kayo yung answer nyo is correct. Okay? Because they approve us, they approve you. It depends on how you answer the question, how you answer the test. Okay? So that's my tip to everyone, my advice to everyone. Okay? So hopefully, guys, I share you some ideas and tips and advices. If you guys find out this video very helpful, just give me a thumbs up. If you want to find out what happened on my first interview, why I don't pass that one, that is very helpful too. I'm gonna give an update on that one on my next video. So that's all for today. Hopefully you guys get a little something idea on my video today. So just follow me on my YouTube channel, My Great Family. Subscribe, hit that bell button for more videos updates. So that's all for today. Thank you so much. Have a good day, everyone. Be safe. Bye.